Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called VR City. So I'm going to just do a quick pan of the map so you can kind of get an idea for how it looks. And then I'm going to change up my car to something else because I really don't feel like driving the truck at the moment. So let's drive the Bolide, and we'll get the mid-range version, the 350 GT, and we'll put it in Cactus Verde, or just green, if you want to call it like a normal person would. And as you can see though, the map is basically all using like a grid texture on it. But the nice thing is the buildings have features and depth to them. So even though the texturing is very, very simple, it actually feels pretty decent driving around it because of the different shapes that the buildings have. Like you look at the buildings and you can see there are a bunch of different shapes to them and stuff. And that does just as much for me as having textures on them, really. Like the different shapes just make it feel a lot more than just a flat box, you know? So anyways, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to drive around the outer edge of the map so you can kind of get an idea of how big this map is. If I had to give you an idea of how big it is, I would just say it's kind of like a medium-sized map in terms of BeamNG.drive. In terms of city, it'd be a really, really tiny city. But that's going to be the case for a lot of maps just because most maps for BeamNG.drive aren't that big. There are some out there that do stand out in my mind as being really big, but this one is just a medium-sized one, and my mirror is falling off. You can see it bouncing along right there. It just hit the light post. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I also broke my windshield. I guess that was a little too fast to try to go over that bump there. Anyways, over here to our left, we have like this little kind of, you guess you could call it a playground area. We'll be taking a look at that later on. Right now, I'm still working on going around the outskirts of the map, and then I'll have to remember how to get back to there. That's going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see if I can remember. Okay, I have an idea of where I am, and hopefully this will work out. Because right now, I'm just saying, okay, if there's a turn to the right, we take it. And otherwise, we go straight. And then at the last option is left, then we go left. That'll basically get us around the edge of the map. Whoa, I almost crashed it. You do want to avoid the curbs at all costs, because these are the kind of curbs where if you slide your car into it, you'll pop your tire right off. And I could demonstrate that, actually. I think it might be fun to do that, so on the next chance, I will do it, which is going to be at the end of this one, right where there's a building. A little bit of air, and then just slide it. You heard a tire pop, but I didn't get to tear them off, actually. You see right there, the curb did pop the tire. You know, hitting the building wouldn't pop the tire. It still wants to drive. Such a dedicated Bolide. Go, 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 go. Come on, Bolide. Go. Okay, this is boring. Reset. Nice thing is it resets me in the direction I want to go. Aha, that convenience. But here's like driving from one edge to the other, basically, right? You know, I actually just did driving from one edge to the other, but here's the other edges. I think it's not quite a square. It might be a little rectangular. I never paid close enough of attention to know for certain. It may or may not be. How about this? There we go. We popped a tire, and boom, we destroyed the tires right there, just to demonstrate to the fact that you do want to look out for those curbs because they are killers. So I'll move the car over here real quickly, and let's go ahead and switch up the car. How about we use the Pissima, and we'll get, let's go with the fastest one, but not the sport one. There we go. And what I'm saying about the curves, though, that's also the case for real life. Like, you don't want to slide your car on the curb, period. I just always point it out on the maps because in this game, you're kind of used to being able to wreck your car and bounce it off of things, but then you'll hit a curb, it's like, oh yeah, that really does destroy your car easily, don't it? So anyways, though, that's basically the outskirts of the city, so you have a pretty good idea of how big it is. Now, you can go and drive on the areas surrounding it, and you can even go up the curbs if you're careful enough, like I did right there. I did damage the front bumper a bit. But if you wanted to, you could go out here and drive around. There's not too much of interest. There are some hills and some bumps and stuff you can hit on the hills. But it's not like anything that's really designed for you to be driving out here. It's more so just a backdrop for the map itself, so you don't just have emptiness around you. I also like that the skybox is a grid-like thing. I mean, it's triangle, so it's not exactly a grid, but you know what I mean, where it's the kind of gray with white lines. Like, it fits really well with this map versus just throwing on like a blue sky kind of thing. Anyways, that's the end of the map, and then you could just fall off of it and eventually hit the invisible ground like that. because I like changing the car right now, we're changing it again. We're going to go with a V8 Sport Moonhawk. I think that's the one I clicked. I just clicked one at random almost. Are you sporty? Well, the Moonhawks aren't ever that sporty. They're kind of slow, but that definitely feels on the faster side of Moonhawks, so I think this is the sport one. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and make my way to that playground area, and we're going to take a look at that. And then I think we'll have some fun with the AI, because the AI is able to navigate this map. It's always fun when you have the AI able to drive around. You could chase them down or whatever, you know? Or just watch them. Like, I personally just like watching them. It's like, how are you going to crash like an idiot this time? And then they'll do something totally dumb. It's like, oh my goodness, you idiot. And it's hilarious to me. And I think I want to go right here. I'm trying my best to remember which way I was, or trying to get my orientation of which way to go, but I am struggling a little bit here. I'm hoping the little fun area is right around the corner. Oh, no, it's not. Is it? I am lost! I got lost. I thought it was around here. Oh, wait. We got to keep going right. This isn't the edge of the city. That's what it is. I'm going to find it eventually. I have an idea of where it is. I just don't know where I am. If I had GPS, it'd be going great. Oh, where's the SBR4 when I need it? No, wait, no, not the SBR4. The ETK. That one has the GPS. I think it's over to the right. Yes, I found it. I think. I see something that looks like a ramp of sorts. All right, let's just charge at it full speed, which would be about 70 miles per hour. Hit that jump. Make it. Oh, that was nice and clean. I couldn't have done that any cleaner if I tried. Unfortunately, I popped my tire afterwards by clipping the curb. And I don't think I'll have enough speed right here to actually make the jump again, especially with the pop tire possibly slowing me down. So let's make it dramatic. There we go. Still wants to drive, but I'm going to let it take a break and get something a little bit faster. I'm going to go with the Sunburst. I'm going to get the race. Actually, let's go with the rally version, so we could try to climb up that wall and drive up it and down it and stuff. We'll just go like this, up the wall, ride the wall, and down the wall. Whoop. Got a little bit messy there at the end, but that worked out pretty well. Uh-oh. There isn't a smooth entrance on this side, is there? Like, this is a rough curb you got to go slow at. Otherwise, you'll probably just destroy your front bumper. Unless you get the jacked up version of the car, which isn't exactly an available one to me. If I wanted the jacked up one, I would have to manually tweak the suspension myself, which would take a while. We'll try it, though. We're going to try jumping the curb at a high rate of speed. Well, medium rate of speed. You know, like 30 miles per hour. You know, we're moving, but we're not, like, flying. So how about, let's go 40-ish. Oh, we could clear it. All right. That's great. And then we could go up this wall. I like going up this wall. Like, that just feels fun. It feels cool and it feels right. And I like, if you notice on the edge, it actually curves inwards just a bit. Like, you can see it curves in to make sure you don't fly off the edge, and it keeps you in there. Like, that thing is so perfectly tailored to driving up the wall. And I think the left side is not tailored to get you inward. So it's like you drive up this side and then you drive down that side. Or if you wanted to fly off of it, maybe you could do it the other way around. I don't know. I just really like that piece. We're going to do it one more time. Because that piece just feels so good as you drive up it. This time we're going to fly, though. Fly! Oh, nice hit. Wow. I didn't think I would get that damaged and then still have a drivable car as a bonus. Okay, I'll take it. And wait, yeah, it still drives. I just can't clear the curb anymore because I've lost all of my ground clearance. We'll try it one more time. Clear the curb! Yeah, there we go. Oh, exhaust is stuck in the curb. Oh well, we'll just reset it. Then we have a couple more things that we could take a look at, although I don't think this is the best vehicle for it. We're going to try it anyways, at least to see what it does, and then I'll change up the vehicle probably. So we have these suspension test things over here. Ow. Yeah, who put the race car to do this? I don't know if I should go fast or slow. I think no matter what I do, it's going to be chaos and destruction. Yes, it is. This is a terrible car choice for this, but I'm actually surprised that it's making it. Like, it's not pretty, not fast, not good, but it is a completion technically. It is a miserable shape, but it's a completion. Let's get a vehicle that can actually complete these no problem then. We'll do the extended cab off-road truck. That thing should just eat through these things like they're nothing. We'll just go to the biggest and steepest one there is. And, well, it got a little bit of a hit, but I think it might just been because I was coming at an angle. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have got the extended version because it seems like we can kind of bounce in awkward ways. How? I keep hitting it. I gotta like go over a little bit slower, I guess, and then we can actually go over instead of hitting it. There we go. Oh, we hit it again. Yeah, if you go fast, you hit it. Like, I'm going fast right there to make sure that's what's causing it. I'm almost certain that the faster we go, the more likely we are to hit it. If we go nice and slow over them, though, it's not an issue. Or you could just bounce off them every time like that. All right, what if we go real fast? Like, we take this thing at 50 miles per hour or so. See if that does any good. So 50 miles per hour. Yeah, that's how you do it. You either go fast or slow. I tried to hit my brakes because there was a building over there, and I think when my wheels locked up, somehow they just locked into that piece right there, and it just had an unexpected outcome. We got other suspension test over here, though, we could also take a look at. This one's a little bit easier, and I could probably have used the other car. This one also is a lot less likely to glitch up, I'm assuming, just because of the way it's designed. It's a lot smoother. The other one has some hard edges, which is real easy to get your tires caught up on, as you saw. That one's nice and smooth, so you can go through it with a lot less issues. So doing the steepest one possible with this vehicle is not an issue whatsoever. I like looking at that, just seeing all that ground clearance. Like, you could, that's like 2 feet or something right there. That is so much space. Almost could drive a car under it. Not quite, but almost. I think we are hitting the front bumper a little bit when we're going out in the downward, but does a decent job. And then the last thing I'm going to take a look at in the playground area, at least that's what I'm calling it, are the rocks. Now, I actually really like looking at the rocks like this, where you can see like the grid and stuff on them, because that actually matches up with the dimensions and stuff. So it actually makes it really easy to kind of see what shape the rocks are and stuff to kind of climb them. You notice not every piece of the rock has a line on it, like this piece right here doesn't, but the majority does, at least, and the major edges even more so. So it's pretty good about doing that. But if you have a camera angle where you can't see your right tire and you fall into a hole, the only person you can blame is yourself for having a terrible camera angle because you're too busy looking at the rocks. Fix it by just pulling it. Pull it a little more. There we are. That pulling feature, man, that is an awesome feature. It is so useful for things like this. So anyways, just keep going and whoop, a little fast, a little tipping, but I think my extra long truck can do it. No, truck, no. Stoppy. And that's a completion. Okay, that really doesn't count. Let's do it with the normal off-road truck, and I just want to get the extended cab out of the equation just in case it was being detrimental to things. Now, I will point out that this direction is harder than the other direction just a bit because it is so steep at the start right here. I'm going to go ahead and switch this thing to manual mode to make it as easy as possible, but climbing this really tall section right here can be a bit troublesome. I think we can do it, though. Come on. Come on. Oh, I stalled it, basically. There we go. There we go. I was like quiet right there because I'm like really looking around like thinking, is this the best path? Yes, it was. Oh no. Come on, right yourself. Right yourself. Stand up and fight. Fight. Come on. I want to do this without like using the grabbers or something. What about reverse? There we go. Good. 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 That was not easy, but we made it. And now just for fun, let's do that jump again. I know the speed I want to go about. Oh! Just clipped it, but it's still intact. Awesome. Whoa! Just clipped the curb, too. Got lucky there. I don't know if I have enough speed from here. Hopefully I do. Gotta shift good, right? Yeah, I wasn't doing that. All right, 70-ish miles per hour. We're good. Whoa, we missed the jump, though. Oh! The curb, it killed me. It killed my truck, too. I think that about covers the playground area, though, so we can go ahead and zoom out a bit so you can see what the whole map looks like from above. So you can see kind of clearly from here that there is some repetition to the building designs. Like you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of that one building that stands out. But you can also see there are quite a few different shapes around here that give it enough variety where it doesn't feel like you're just driving through the same boxes over and over again. As you're driving through it, it does feel different as you go. Any of these buildings you could go on top of and drive around. For example, we could go to the very top building and drive off the edge of it. It's always fun to do. So we'll park the car right there. You can see just how big the top of the building is. It's kind of hard because you didn't have a sense of scale before. Now you do. And now away we go. And we're going to just probably splat this thing perfectly. I wonder if we could have landed on the light pole. That would have been really difficult. But I want to try to do that now. So I think to hit the light pole, we're going to need to go just a smidge to the left. Like I just tapped it twice as lightly as I could. And I think it's going to be pretty close. There we go. That's a light pole hit. And whoa, my camera jumped a bit, so I couldn't really get a good view on that. But got a nice amount of damage to the truck, and it is 100% immobilized. We can also just drive off the edge real gently, like so we kind of just roll down like so. Although it's not that much rolling because there's not that much of a building to really roll off of. But boom, we're at the ground now. And now that we're back at the ground, there is something else I want to show you. If you go to the environment button and you go over here to the time and you put it to night like that, the lights around the map do light up. And you could also turn on your headlights for maximum like immersion. And then you have, basically it feels like almost a totally different map almost. Like just the lighting feels pretty good and stuff. And if you do it from the inside, it feels real nice, like just driving around like this. It's almost surreal because the lighting looks really nice, yet the buildings are so simplistic. It feels kind of strange and surreal in a way. I can't really explain it. I don't know if you'll get that feeling or not when you're just watching it, but when I'm driving around, there's just like, it's just a strange feeling, man. I really can't explain it any other way. You can also put on high beams. High beams almost break it though. Like high beams, it's like, dang, high beams are bright. We don't need no high beams. Regular headlights are fine. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so let's put the lights back on and play around with the AI just a bit. And I think that'll be it for this map. So we'll make it nice and bright, middle of the day type of thing. And then we're going to go to apps plus AI control. Just put it in the corner. Then we're going to go ahead and spawn up another car. I'm going to go with, well, for me, let's get me an ETK 856 TT Sport Plus, which is a very fast car. A pretty fast car, but I'm going to be trailing an even faster car. So I'm going to give them the racing version of the Sunburst. And now all we do is we put the AI mode to random, become the ETK, and hey, what? You hit me. Hey, come back. We need to exchange insurance information. Oh, I got a flat tire. This is not going to drive well. Well, we'll do the best I can. And as you can see, though, if we're in the inside of the car, it does have a functional GPS, which kind of goes hand in hand with a functional AI as far as I know. Like, you're going to have either both or none, I'm pretty sure. And we're just going to trail this guy and see how he drives. Now, he does seem to slow down a lot on the corners. Like, he does it real safe, like a real driver almost. Maybe even a little too so. Like, he almost comes to a complete stop on these corners. So it's really not that hard to trail the guy at all. Like, you're going to catch him so easy. Look at this. Basically a complete stop. So you can just kind of pop up, say, hey, we need to exchange insurance information. And then I pop my other tire. I'm going to need 4 tires after we do this thing. Stop. We need to exchange insurance information. Now he pulls off my bumper. Why does it look like the Sunburst is getting no damage and I'm just getting destroyed somehow? What is up with that? I said stop. Insurance information. Look, my car now has some damage in the front. Sunburst still looks fine where I hit them. Look at my rear bumpers falling off and stuff. They're just like perfect still. Ow! Slow down. Insurance information, I said. If I could drive better, I would come and, you know what? Let's just cut them off real hard. Oh, he's going that way. I thought he was gonna go the other way. Stop! Oh, I got his bumper. Haha! I did some damage. Alright. Enough's enough. Stop. It's actually harder than you'd expect to stop them without destroying your car. Especially when your car is probably more fragile. They got like the reinforced rally version with the roll cage and stuff. I got this one. Whoa! What are you doing? Gotcha. Because you were dumb and you tried to do a U-turn where you shouldn't be. I am honestly unsure who's going to destroy their car first. Like mine's almost destroyed, but I think theirs is actually destroyed. But I wasn't doing much driving no more. Well, that worked pretty well, I think. And we could have also done flee, but it really doesn't matter. It does mostly the same thing. I don't think it actually affects the speed that they drive at or anything. We could check real quick. It might, actually. Now that I think about it, it might affect the way they go around the corners. Yeah, maybe they're going a little bit faster. You know, I haven't done that much testing with the AI to really know this stuff for certain. I only use them here and there just to kind of play around, and that's it. I've never really looked at it that closely before to see what is the exact difference between flee and random. Might be something to be worth looking into, and maybe even make a video about it if it's like a real interesting difference. I don't think there will be, but there might be. Anyways, though, I think... Whoa! That'll do it for this video! Till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.